John Young with the Disc Jockey News. Today, I've got a special guest. I've got Karim here who's going to be going through some software for us. Now, Karim, you're from the DJay application that a lot of us know and love. What's your official job title for us today?
I'm the CEO of Algoriddim, and I'm pretty excited to show you what we've got new today. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, nice. Now, I've been hearing some leaks of some new software, and actually on our Sunday night Rewind report, we talked a little bit about it. You're going to have to tell us a little bit more, because this is looking kind of cool.
Yeah, so DJay on iOS and Android has been a huge success. So we've had over 15 million downloads in just a couple of years. And, our users love DJay on iOS. So obviously the Mac software, the Mac version that we launched back in 2006, hasn't been updated since 2011, so a lot of our users were asking for the features and enhancements that we did on iOS. But instead of just, taking what we did on iOS and bring it over to the Mac, we really went back to the drawing board and pretty much started from scratch to really take this to the next level and allow users to go pro with the new software.
Wow, that's cool. And I've used DJay as a Mac app many times for a lot of different events. Specifically, I've used it for parades probably the most of anything out there, because it's been one of those softwares. It's my go-to software. When I want something that can go and be up there and working flawlessly, it's been there for me every time I've used it.
I love hearing that. Yeah, so that to us, that's really the most important thing, is really, simplicity and stability. And obviously that was one of our primary design goals, is to make something that's really robust, because obviously when you play out live, you need something that's dependable and stable. But beyond that, we really wanted to bring, a lot of power and leverage the desktop's computing power, in addition to all the advancements we did on iOS, to provide, pretty much the most complete DJ package. The big thing we're adding to the desktop, and this is actually a world's first, is Spotify integration, which has never been done on a desktop with a DJ software. So we're extremely excited about that, and we think that's a big game changer for DJs.
Nice. Karim, now you'll be able to take us through and show us a few of these, kind of give us that sneak peek of the software.
Absolutely.
Great. Let's just jump right into that. Now, Karim, one of the big things I've really liked about DJay over the years is that when I've had new DJs, that simple look hasn't been superly intimidating for them, and they've been able to get their feet wet as they've gotten into it. And it looks like you guys are incorporating that simple look at this stage in the software.
Exactly. So even though this is DJay Pro, we still wanted the first look and appearance of the application to be very intuitive and easy to use. But of course, you can go beyond, the traditional simple 2-turntable setup by, adding effect tracks here, for example. So I have manual effects. I can chain up to 3. I can put up my loops there. So as you can see, this can get arbitrarily complex. And of course, a lot of DJs love waveform views. So we don't limit them any longer to just using the turntables, but they can also switch over to a 2-deck waveform view here, which really looks beautiful. So you have the 2 waveforms stacked on top of each other, and as you can see here, with very high detail and clarity, you can precisely cue up the tracks. So let's just play the left song here. I'm gonna sync that one up. And as you can see, they're perfectly aligned now.
Now, Karim, are you doing this all with keystrokes right now?
Yes.
Can a person use a controller with this?
Absolutely. So DJay Pro natively integrates over 50 Midi controllers out of the box. So it's as simple as plugging in your favorite controller, and chances are very high that DJay supports it out of the box. That being said, any other controller that's not pre-mapped can be easily configured over MIDI Learn. So DJay Pro has a very extensive MIDI Learn mapping system that is super intuitive to use, so you can completely assign the buttons and actions to your custom style.
Now, Karim, one of the things I'm noticing here above the waveforms, I'm seeing a AM on the left and an AM on the right. Yeah, tell us what that is.
So this is the key of the song, which DJay automatically detects. So you can even transpose the key in real time, and that allows you to make perfectly sounding transitions by mixing the 2 tracks in key.
So harmonic mixing is now getting to be that easy for us.
Absolutely. So, there's a lot of things that we improved on in the library. For example, like the library is basically completely rewritten from scratch. So, this is the part that we think is pretty much the heart of the software, apart from, the audio and graphics engine, because most of the time as a DJ you spend, digging for tunes in your library. So we really wanted to make that workflow super efficient and powerful. So as you can see, this is my iTunes library. It's just very seamlessly integrated. We have instant preview here. So you can now preview songs without loading them to the deck like this. Add them to the queue or load them.
Nice.
Here's my song queue. I can just, drag and drop over here, rearrange my tracks. That's my queue. We have a light mode, full screen, so you can see the full list of songs, drag and drop. Super simple and intuitive. What's also really cool is we have what we call inline searching. So normally when you search for a song, it usually kills the current context that you're in. So it takes over the entire track list. But most of the time, you're browsing in your playlist, but you just want to quickly find a tune.
Yeah.
So what we came up with is inline searching. So let me just type in Geta, for example. And as you can see, I still can browse through all my playlists here, but also have, my search filter on the side, which I can then sort by BPM, time, artist name. I can even shrink the search field and adjust it to whatever size my preference is. Whenever I close the search, it's gone. So it's only there when I need it, and when I need it, it doesn't disrupt my current context, which is really nice to use.
Very nice.
The big news here for DJs, of course, is, this not only integrates perfectly with iTunes, but also Spotify. So if you have a Spotify premium subscription, you can now basically mix 20 million songs instantly. So I have all my playlists here, my saved songs, charts, an extensive browse feature, so you can browse by, any genre, the typical DJ's genres here, like, techno, progressive house. What's really nice is that I can just, it's as simple as drag and drop, and you don't even notice a difference between local files and files that are streamed from the cloud. So I can just go here, drag and drop, and as you've seen, it's instantly loaded the track.
Yeah.
And this is being streamed from Spotify. I can search for any track here. So it's basically 20 million songs at your fingertips.
Very nice. For those who aren't familiar with Spotify, what type of an internet connection would be needed to be able to have that functionality work?
So we've already made that Spotify integration available on iOS devices. So, we worked pretty hard on making sure that even on low bandwidth situations, it's rock solid. So we support 3G networks on iOS. So of course, most wireless connections will do the job here.
Perfect.
So that's Spotify. You can drag and drop any song onto the decks. And then of course, a completely new view that we have here is 4-deck mode. And that actually allows you to stream 4 tracks from Spotify simultaneously.
Wow.
Let me just show that to you real quick.
We face the difficulties of today and tomorrow. I still have a dream.
Four
decks, awesome.
And again, it's as simple as dragging and dropping onto any of the decks. And of course, you can completely adjust the layout as well. So some DJs prefer vertical, others horizontal. So you can absolutely have this beautiful 4-deck horizontal view here as well. Turntables, waveforms, 4 decks.
That is awesome. Karim, now, what type of files can a person integrate with the DJay software?
So obviously it integrates tightly with iTunes, so any format supported there will work in DJ as well, such as, MP3, WAV files, AIFF. It's all supported.
Karim, that's some awesome looking stuff. I'm really excited because this will be something that I definitely am going to put on my computer and use it with my mobile shows.
Awesome. Yeah, we were really excited about it, and we've spent a lot of time really trying to nail the design, the technology, and get all the details right. And yeah, we think DJs are gonna love it.
Yeah. If people would like to find out more information about this, what website can they check out?
So all the information about the software is on our webpage, which is algoriddim.com. This is algoriddim.com, and people can buy DJay Pro on the Mac App Store for an introductory price of $49.99. Just search for DJay Pro, DJay Pro on the Mac App Store.
Karim, great stuff. Thank you very much, and we'll be looking forward to having a lot of fun with the new application.
Thanks, Johnny.
This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News.